and you always take them out.
Our time has come. For 300 years, we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power, believing your people were safe and protected. You were trusted to lead the Republic, but you were deceived. As our powers of the dark side have blinded you. You assumed no force could challenge you. And now, finally, we have returned. Deceived. And now your republic shall fall.
Wait, what? Does this intro... Did you add the Hot Toys stuff in the end?
Yeah, it is. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, what? Did
I
Hot
saw
Toys ever
your
make this?
reaction. That was priceless. We should have... Oh, we should clip that.
I was like, what?
But anyways...
Hot Toys ever did this? Jesus Christ.
What up, y'all?
Anyways, yeah. Yeah. What's up? Welcome to Collectors Unite 41. It's horrible here on my side because we are having some thunderstorms, so I barely can see Christian and Ellen. They are lagging a lot to me, although they are not really lagging, but we will try to make this work however we can. I'm also very tired because at work we are exhibiting in a trade show, so I've been there daily and I barely just got home to get the stream ready and so on. So bear with me if I'm a bit slow today, but now I don't know if I'm lagging alone or if everyone is lagging.
You
Jesus
sound fine
Christ.
to me.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So, Allison, Miss Allison, how are you today? Excited for this Star Wars?
Oh, look, Miss Allison lives for Star Wars, so if you keep an eye out for Star Wars Hour with Miss Allison, I'm sure she will deep dive into that clip, frame by frame analysis. Stream on Saturday, 9:30. Never. Tune in.
Oh, amazing. I had something to ask you.
Well,
Ooh.
before you
right.
ask me
Did you saw-
something,
Did you
quickly, just
saw-
quickly, I just want to say two things. So, it's Good Friday, so happy Easter to anybody who's celebrating this weekend. No one on this panel
Yeah.
is, I don't think. So, I just wanted to get that
What
out before
the
we all
heck?
forget. Are you not?
I'm
Are you?
Catholic.
Okay, I
I
didn't
also
know.
celebrate
Oh,
Easter,
well,
okay?
Happy Easter, Joao.
Jesus Christ.
And I also wanted to thank you, Joao, for the parcel that you sent me. I got my inner detonator. Joao very kindly also sent me a head sculpt and some display spans. So thank you very much for your generosity.
You are more than welcome. And it's interesting that the first thing you told me when you received your package was, well, everything arrived all right. And I said, yes, but you sent me the wrong display bases. Jesus
Joao.
Christ, Ellen.
Christian, could you imagine if the roles were reversed? And I didn't even bring that up on the stream. Do you see what Judge Joao does to us?
Oh my god, the times.
Anyway,
Oh, no, I don't even
already-
want to talk about it.
I already got you the right ones,
Oh,
and I will
thank
send them
you.
next week. Now, Christian, do you have anything to say about your
Life with Christian.
Guess maybe time. But for your information, Helen, well, I don't celebrate Easter, but my brother did, and he sent me a photo with his colleagues at work. And he's
So
in Australia.
wait. So your brother celebrated Easter before Easter? It's like what, a pre-party Easter? Easter is only this Sunday. Your
I
brother already
don't know. He
celebrated?
sent me.
No, what happens is, like, today in Australia was like a public holiday for Good Friday. So I know in my office on Thursday, they did do like an Easter morning tea because it's the last day we'll all be in the office.
Today, in my country, in Portugal, today, we cannot eat meat.
Yeah, same in Australia.
It's the Holy Friday.
Interesting. But I don't know. I
And
got.
Sunday is the Easter. You cannot celebrate
Oh, okay.
the Easter before Easter.
Well, don't blame me. I mean, my brother, he just sent me a
Easter-
photo.
Easter
Yes.
is not about the no, it's not about the eggs and
Oh,
about
Judge
the food.
Joao. It's cool, man. Did they have
Go
hot
read
cross
the
buns, Christian?
go back and go read the Bible and
But
then back.
anyways, he sent me the photo yesterday, so I don't know what you're talking about. All I saw was a bunch of people holding some presents with some baskets with some bunnies and a whole lot of white people. Yeah.
Ah,
This is the best Life with Christian ever. I love it.
beautiful.
But anyways,
Anyway,
yeah.
let's go on with this. This week I also had an amazing week, and out of nowhere, I received in my home a huge box. Unbelievable. The angel Bob Dylan sent me Doc from the Back to the Future 2, Marty McFly from the Back to the Future 2, a custom plutonium case, a lot of stickers and decals for my DeLorean. I kid you not. Because he packed everything in bubble bag very well, each pieces by pieces, all the accessories and everything. I was tearing when I was opening that because I was like, Jesus, how can this be possible? It was a huge box. And I was seeing all those figures because I chased these figures for so long because I have the Mark II DeLorean. I don't have the figures for those. And when I see, I was like, at once I messaged Bob Dylan. I was like, I cannot believe in this. You are literally an angel. And now I have Doc and Marty from Back to the Future too, because those figures I cannot find them anywhere. And I'm already thinking the way to display them. I'm going to change something there in my display cabinet, because now I can have those two. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
And he also sent me this arcade machine with
That's
with
right.
the wild gunman, a 1/6 color arcade machine. This is the arcade machine that Marty
my
plays on
God.
Back to the Future 2. There's so much stuff, and it lights up. It comes with the cables. It lights up. It's unbelievable. I need to assemble all of these, and I need to check how to display them. And I think now is really the time for me to chase that DeLorean Mark 1, because I have the Mark 3 on pre-order. I have all the figures. I have all the figures from Back to the Future. I can have DeLorean Mark 1 with Doc and Marty, DeLorean Mark 2 with Doc and Marty, DeLorean Mark 3 with Doc and Marty, and happy days. It's amazing.
Oh, Bob Dylan is the
Um,
collector supreme. I always
It's
say it 'cause it's true.
unbelievable.
I agree
What
with Tremble
believable?
Dust. We are awaiting confirmation of him being canonized. Exactly. It's true. He's an angel.
To all that, I
Um,
say
Listen again.
he is. He is.
What did,
Oh, you
what
guys
did this
haven't
guy
watched the
say?
movie. God.
I literally don't know what that clip was.
Oh my.
I also don't know, and I don't want to know.
Is this
to
from
be-
June?
It is from Dune. Oh my
Probably it's from Dune.
God. You guys are missing out. But anyways.
Anyway, let me just go here over the chat before we pass to what we have to talk today. Noble Young in the house with a lot of pirates, money, and an happy and happy. I mean, the pirate is sold out, right? I'm completely out of what's happening this week. The Jack
As
Sparrow
far
is
as I
sold
know,
out?
the Artisan is sold out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it took
Um,
about half an hour for it to sell out on Sideshow.
I'm completely out of that. I even don't know if we went for pre-order in China. If didn't went, I have no idea. Carlos Burgos in the house. Big brother Christian Helen. Good morning from New Jersey. I have off today, so I'm able to watch you live. Amazing, Carlos. Welcome. Jay's in the house. Good morning, everyone. It's Randall. He's here with us. Let's get to the stream already. It's I loved when we stream with brother cousins.
I love
and
that
it's
guy.
Randall. The funniest thing when he does this is like in the moments when other people are speaking and he's not speaking, but he's just moving around the screen, and it's just I was cracking myself. It's amazing. Randall is an amazing addition to this community. TX Boy 210. Hey, morning collectors, happy Friday, glorious day in the Old Republic. Yeah, it's a huge day for the Old Republic. Jay-Z in the house. Yeah, stop this Star Wars nonsense. I know Jay-Z doesn't like much Star Wars. We have a bit of everything here. Tyria in the house. Happy Friday, folks. Happy Friday, Tyria. 6-Scale Shiro, member of the channel. Helen, Miss Allison.
Hey.
Hi, everyone. Mario, El Professor.
Mario.
Good morning,
Oh.
good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Hello, Mario. How are you? Star
Happy,
Crash
happy.
1138. Hello, everyone. Got Jack on Sideshow. Whoa, lucky you, and congratulations.
Congrats.
Mark Attack, changed my avatar in preparation of what is to come. A Darth, a Darth. What's
Misa in
her
Big
name?
Doodoo this time.
What's the name?
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
What?
A Darth Jar Jar. I
You call yourself
forgot.
a Star
Jar Jar
Wars
Binks.
collector. Jesus Christ.
Jar Jar Binks. Tremble Dust. I lost my ish when I first saw this cinematic. Goodish. Mark P in the house. Good morning. Tremble Dust. I already said. Buzz Light Spear. Hello everyone. Let's go. I need to give a shout out to Buzz, and it's for you guys to see how this community is fantastic. Buzz sent me an email around 2 or 3 weeks ago, telling me that he knew that I was searching for the Ghostbusters Blitzway, and he found a link for a person that was selling the police barricade, the accessory, because that accessory I couldn't find anywhere. I already got Slimer and I was missing the police barricade. He sent me the link, and I went bidding on that link. I won, and it should be arriving here tomorrow or something like that. I got the police barricade from the Ghostbusters Blitzway. So
That is
now
awesome.
we are almost there. I'm positive that before September we will have everything done. It's Randall saying good morning. Maybe he's bipolar because he already said this before, right? Mark Attack Helen will turn into a Darth. Primetime reviews morning. All. Nice one. Great into Christian. Oh, the intro was good, right? Loki Collector Calvin in the house. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Calvin.
Calvin. Bob Dylan is here. Bob Dylan, happy
hey.
Friday and a happy week. Thanks to you, sir. How are you, Bob? Tyria, I already said. PT Works, sup, peeps. We got as well Randall saying Greek Easter is in May. Is it, Ellen?
Yeah, the 5th of May is Greek Easter.
Oh,
So
you
this is just a long
celebrate-
weekend for me. It's nice.
Jesus. You celebrate Easter almost 1 month
Yeah.
after. Is that a... I don't know if that...
So
I need to-
basically, it's because the two religions use the different calendars. So Greek Easter or Orthodox Easter is always traditionally in late April, early May. It's everybody else's Easter that seems to fluctuate a lot more with the dates. So that's why you have a gap. So sometimes they're the same. Sometimes it can be up to a 4-week difference. So that's what it is at the moment. So yeah, as I say, just a long weekend for me, and then I'll celebrate with my family in May.
Cool. This stream is not only about 1/6 scale, but we also do public service. We also share some info about general aspects of life, such as Easter, religion, food, anything. You can ask us anything. Renz
Cats.
Tolentino in the house. Good evening, everyone.
Hey.
Renz. FPJ in the house. Good morning, everyone. Blue Tattoo. We got JB as well here, member of the channel. Happy Easter, people of the collecting world. We got Mo as well. Good morning, everybody. How are you,
Morning.
Mo? Mark saying João is Portuguese. Iman has Spaniards and Italians celebrate Easter more than anybody else. Yeah, I also think that over there we celebrate the Easter in a very serious, is a very, very important date for us over there. Trimble Dust, of course, now we come here with something that would be interesting for everyone. Oh, sorry, the dominant religion in Australia is Catholicism. This is not Catholicism, it's Catholicism, right? Is it the dominant religion in
Catholicism.
Australia?
Yeah, I think it would be.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Guys, you hear here first. The dominant religion in Australia is Catholicism. Bob Dylan, I thought Easter is about the guy dressing up as a white rabbit to entice children to follow him and candy eggs. Jeez, we
Wait,
can
Bob
Jeez.
Dylan.
Hey, I got
banana.
my banana buddy. Hey, what happened to you, Joel?
I got the.
Oh
he's
my
yellow.
God.
He's a yellow share. He's yellow. Also, okay. He's not a banana, but you can pretend he's a banana. He's a banana. Okay, sorry.
Goodness. You must
it's
bring
yellow.
banana. Don't forget banana. Bob wants banana. And then you don't bring a banana.
It's yellow.
I was gonna do a
So I
joke,
can-
but I just reminded myself Helen's here. It's like, yeah, no.
Yeah. Shut up. Keep that mouth. João keeping collectors on straight and narrow. I try. Talia Meyer. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you? Bob Dylan saying the devil was an angel too. We got the movie Canon. Morning Christian Breda. Hello, fellow collectors. Let me see. We have here more Action Figure Academy. How are you doing today? How are you? Gilbert Almazan. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Gilbert. We got as well. Let me see. Do Monica is here. This is the most excited I have ever seen him. Hey, me, not me.
He's not wrong.
Easter Down Under. Berman Collectibles, no Jack Sparrow for me, but I did purchase a Jazz Inc. 95.
Nice.
Batmobile. Cool.
Nice.
1/6 shooter in the house. Good morning. Blur Dead Life as well. Good morning, everyone, and good Friday to those who observe. There's a cat in the screen. The dominant religion in Australia is barbecue. Jeez.
And beer.
Friendly yellow stream. Yeah, we are for everything.
As
Christian is more
usual.
banana obsessed than the minions. Winman42 in the house. Can someone explain what the heck this history is everyone's talking about? Kidding. Greetings and everyone from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And Star Crash saying finally Gandalf is shipping.
Hey.
Seems you are luckier than Jay-Z. Jay-Z's been waiting for this, I don't know for how long. Yeah.
A lot of people
King
waiting.
Charming in the house. Hello from Brisbane, Australia. Just got back from
Brisbane?
barbecue at midnight. King Charming, maybe is
Where my brother is.
Okay. Maybe he's your brother.
Nah.
Josan, good morning, fellow collectors. Hey, Keith Lee, how are you? So, we got a lot of stuff this week. Not a lot, but interesting stuff. And I think the one that broke the internet,
Broke.
it basically broke the internet, was this Jack Sparrow, the new Artisan from Hot Toys. I'm going to be very honest because I haven't went through all or most of the pictures because, as I said, I've been really busy. But what am I seeing here? Because I thought was
To
a
set
base
the record
with a-
straight, what we're looking at is the regular. Not even the
Okay.
deluxe.
Okay, so that's why there's only the wheel.
Yes.
Like they did.
Yes, do
special-
your homework and then come
like
back.
Okay, so the deluxe version is this one. Is this one?
Goodness.
It's Friday.
I mean, before I pass to you, I did have the DX15 for some years, but I had the problem, and I think I have the photos here later I can share. I had the problem with mine that was the belt completely disintegrated because of the pleather. Was not only the belt, was some parts of the boots also, they had a huge problem. And I had a friend that was crazy that he wanted a Jack Sparrow, so I basically sold to him for a good price because I didn't want to have mine all broken. Now, from what I've been seeing, I think I don't need and I think I cannot get the deluxe now. But I think that all the other options are very viable if you want a Jack Sparrow. Of course, you lose the specialty of the rooted and that beautiful base that comes with the deluxe, but I don't think the other ones lose much, and they are more attractive in price. Now, about this reissue, what happened here, and I saw today, the DX06, the price drop was insane here. The DX06 is like really down. The X15 also went down a good bit because it's like this. The X15 has a problem. It's very risky for you to buy a new inbox because you don't know how will you find it inside. And the ones that are available, I cannot find one that is without any issues, either in the belt or something like that. All of them already have some issues. Bob Dylan is saying the DX06 $300 on BST. No, sorry. Here the DX06 you get it for $220. I saw one today, $190. Here the market reacts very fast. When it's something new, all the older stuff is gone. The DX15 is going for 280, 270, 290, something like that. But Alan and Christian, you can take the stage because maybe you saw more photos, you heard more about these, you know more about what happened with Sideshow, because I'm completely out of the loop with this one.
So, Helen, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. That's cool. So I'm pretty sure this was the Artisan was a run of 4,000 figures, so pretty decent amount. My understanding is it sold out in about half an hour at Sideshow. Already seeing some pretty expensive prices in the Australian groups through the resellers, so we're looking at sort of like $850 to $920 of the prices that I saw. And it's interesting because I saw a comment in the chat that talked about the base and preferring the non-deluxe base, and I think I'm the same. I don't know that I need that big watery effect. I kind of like the clean look of just having the big wheels. So Look, I think both of them look great, to be honest.
If I can add into
Excuse
that,
me. Yep.
if I can add into that, when I added the X15, because the X15 comes with a shark, with an open mouth and with the waves. I never liked much the way they did the waves. They looked very cartoonish, not very real.
Yeah.
But you mean the version you prefer? The base is the one only with a wheel, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
because
that
it's
one is
also a matter of
the best
space,
one
yeah.
too.
Yeah, but I mean,
agree.
I'm assuming this base is going to be like what we saw with the Batman, where it was very modular and you could do a lot of different iterations. And if that's the case, I think that's great, giving people flexibility. And I'll be completely honest, I think I really had to study these pictures to try to find differences. And I think where you start seeing the differences are with the sculpted hair, you can see that the bandana is plastic, it's not cloth. But I feel like both of these look really great.
Oh,
and
is
I
it?
think it's, yeah, so with the sculpted hair,
so
you can
that-
see it looks
No,
plastic.
that takes a
with the
lot of the
bandana.
realism.
I don't know.
Jesus.
I think, as I said, I think both look really great. It's interesting. A lot of people have been debating the movie from which this comes, and a lot of people were saying that apparently they don't hand out the license to the first movie. So I don't really know if that makes a huge difference to people. I think, you know, it's Captain Jack. He's pretty iconic. He's pretty distinctive, and I don't think anybody's not gonna know who this is. But I think it's great that some of these older figures are getting new treatment. I actually
But you know what?
oh sorry, yep.
To be honest, I kind of like the plastic on these.
So, but see, it still looks really good. I think
still
with
good.
I
either
also
one,
think
you'd be
so.
happy. I think both look incredible. And I think with those big diorama bases, like, you can just display that on its own. You don't necessarily need companion pieces. You can create a really nice scene just with the wheel and the figure. So I think it looks great. I'm sort of hoping that more figures maybe get a bit of a refresh. I was saying before that I was doing some filming today comparing some sort of older Hot Toys figures with some newer figures, and there's things in my Dark Knight display that I think look great until you put it next to something newer, and then you kind of realize how much it's aged. So, yeah, this was not an announcement I was expecting. I don't know if anybody else was. There's been talk that the franchise might be rebooted with a different lead character, which if that's the case, I think they're very big shoes to fill, and I think you're a little bit brave. But yeah, I think it looks fantastic. I do wonder if they'll do any other figures from the Pirates of the Caribbean, because there are some pretty interesting and distinctive characters from the movie. So if this is it, as I said, I think with the wheel you can still have a great display, but it would be cool if they do a companion piece. I guess my one question from all this is why is every Artisan edition getting a standard release except for the Anakin? Because Wanda, the Joker, what was the other Artisan? There was another one there. Everything's gotten Artisan and a DX. I don't get it. I'm a bit confused as to why that is. Because I think it's nice if you're giving people the option to have both. So I'm a bit confused as to why one doesn't have a normal release alongside it.
Yeah, that's something that is really interesting. But one thing I'm checking here is like, what was the problem with the DX15? This belt here, you see where I'm pointing the mouse?
Yeah.
This belt, this one here, and this one here, especially in the parts that it when you need to bend the belt, depending where you are located, with humidity, and then with dry humidity, and then with the dry weather, humidity, dry weather, hot weather. But they don't specify if this is even leather, right? I think it's still pleather.
Well, that's the thing. I went back to look at the post to see if there was any mention of leather, because belts are notoriously, they crumble, but there's no mention of leather.
I think if you go to the last picture where they show you all the accessory and stuff, I think I saw a writing there where it says leather on belt and the boots, if I'm right. But
Oh, really?
That would
Yeah.
be a great improvement.
yeah, but I thought the old ones were leather in the first place. I mean, they're not. It's not like they're clothing. There's accessories. It's not that hard to make. I don't know why they would be flaking, but that's another question for another day. But honestly, this is a kind of a redo. I'm not gonna say a reissue. It's a 2.0 of some sort, because I've seen the sculpts. You know, face to
These
face.
photos
Not
were
face to
taken.
face.
These photos were taken in secret base by Monica. Monica was kind enough to share just now with me. Thank you, Monica. And yeah, I always prefer to see these photos on secret base than the other ones. I always really like these photos. And yeah, the one with the plastic bandana, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Of course, the cloth one always look more real. But yeah, I think.
I mean, that's the thing with the dreadlocks. Like these dreadlocks, they don't really need to be wool or hair to look like real stuff, because they're always like bunched up anyways. So like having them in plastic is not that big of an issue. I agree. Like whether you go with the non-rooted, like the semi-rooted version with the deluxe and the regular, you can't go back. You can't go wrong, honestly. But like, it is a 2.0 of the DX15 with the updated base and the sculpt paint apps and some accessory details here and there. But
it
like,
is interesting because the DX15 also came with this bottle with with the boat, but the DX15 one, the bottle was completely clean. This one is a dirty bottle. Interesting.
and here's when we say that's an update, I guess.
The compass and everything also came with that one. The lantern, no. The lantern, I don't remember the lantern.
The lantern does light up.
It's USB, isn't it? Pretty sure.
Oh,
it's
is it?
USB.
I don't know if
I'm
it's
pretty
USB,
sure.
but it does light up.
USB? Why do you should have a USB lantern?
I'm positive.
And then with
the
the
post said
cable?
USB.
Really?
No. I think USB maybe is the base, not the lantern. The lantern is fine with a small battery. Let me catch up here with the chat. The bro collector saying he's getting the collector's edition. 280. Is 280 the collector's edition? Which
It's
collector's
not
edition?
too much. Even with the deluxe, it's
what-
like 3.
Wait a moment. What does the collector's edition give to us?
Oh.
It's
Sorry,
the regular
lantern.
base with the. It's the
lantern's
wide.
LED. Sorry,
Okay.
my bad.
Is this one?
It's LED,
Yeah.
not USB. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
irregular.
No, I think 280 for the regular like this. Beautiful price. And it's beautifully done. No any issue. I think this is the one to get. This is not an Artisan then. This is only a DX. Basically.
Basically, yeah,
You see it-
basically.
You see it in the photos. In the down. Hot Toys remove the Artisan. Is only DX. The Artisan is only the main one. Oh, I think this one for 280, no complaints. And you get an amazing figure for a very good price. Because
Exactly.
the Jack Sparrow looks amazing. Yeah, and if can look just a bit better than the DX15 is already an amazing release. TX Boy saying, nice to see collectors getting another chance at this piece. Gets my hopes up pretty high for new and old IPs. The thing is, it looks like this Artisan line, they are not going to delve into lines. They are only going to do specific characters. For example, you got Jack Sparrow, but they are not going to do other stuff from Pirates of the Caribbean. Probably it's only a Jack Sparrow, unless they want to do again the Davy Jones, because Davy Jones That one I think is one of the more expensive Hot Toys figures in the second-hand
It would
market.
be nice.
That one is very expensive. Mo saying the Artisan head looks too big because of the dreads. Oh, I didn't notice that. S-Beam in the house. Hello all, hope everyone is doing well and has a great day or night's rest. Hello S-Beam, how are you? Jace is also saying the reissue would be nice. David Jones. Mark Attack is asking for Barbosa, David Jones, Will Turner, Elizabeth and Blackbeard. Will Turner, they did it. And Elizabeth also. Hot Toys did those. But it was way back, and nowadays they look a bit like crappy because it's not crappy. It's the sculpts at that time were not the best. The sculpts
True.
at that time, no,
True.
not. Leather belt on this one. I don't think JP. I don't. Is Randall saying is leather?
It is leather.
Keith Lee saying it's leather. So it's leather. The belt is leather.
Mm-hmm. And the boots.
For all the editions. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it for all of them or just the Artisan?
No, for
Do we
all of
know?
them. As far as I know, it applies to all of them. But you guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
I need to check. Let me go to Hot Toys website, check that, because I don't want to give false.
True.
It's so interesting though, because
Artisan
like with
Deluxe
Wanda, that's the
collectible.
biggest thing that, I wanted to know. You're doing Artisan. Her suit has been problematic. Are you going to give us leather? Not a word of leather. So apparently they'll do leather if it's like a belt and something tiny, but if it's the majority of an outfit, then we're out of luck, which is a bit disappointing because I think, I want that Wanda, but I want that costume to have a bit more longevity than what some of the previous ones have had. So great that this is getting leather in a problematic thing like a belt because they can deteriorate really quickly. But I just wish there'd be some consistency with Hot Toys on this. Like, it would just be great if being Artisan meant 100% you're getting leather if the suit requires it.
Here they only mention one dark brown genuine leather belt, one light brown genuine leather belt, and one pair of genuine leather brown boots. Okay.
There you go.
So the most concerning pieces are made of real leather, and I'm checking here. This is the regular edition, not the Artisan. This is the leather one. So I think we are good about this. It's amazing. It's really
amazing.
really cool that they are doing this. If it's leather, then all the issues will be solved. Thank you, Tyria. Thank you, everyone that was saying that it's leather, because it really changes everything. 1/6 figure focus in the house.
Yo!
Shane, hello collectors. Where's the RAM? It was Shane that helped me getting the Ghostbusters barricade from eBay. It was in that helped me place the bid, and he generally offered me the barricade. So you can see everyone in this community the community is really great, and Shane is one of the greatest in this community for sure. I'm just waiting for him to call me for the a reissue on Visions, because he's doing reissues with everyone. But I don't know if he wants me back. I hope he wants. Funky Cold Santa in the house. Hello, Focus.
Yo.
We got here. Let me see what we have more, because good morning, Brad. SG Collectibles. Good morning, Big Brother, Christian and Helen. How are you? Do you all get Jack Sparrow? No, I didn't. I even wasn't aware. I don't know when it went for pre-order in China. Quite busy, but I'm going to get now I'm positive getting the regular edition, because with leather and 280. I think 280 here will be like if
It'll be like
Sideshow.
120.
No. No, it will be the regular price of a Hot Toys.
I know.
Release, a regular release. So it's.
But you don't want the
amazing.
deluxe space. You prefer the regular.
I like the wheelbase, just the wheelbase. For me, it's more than enough. And don't try to enable me in other stuff, because I cannot spend more money.
It's a regular base, and you don't want a deluxe base. I'm just asking. But fair point.
We got single songwriter in the house. Artisan is out of my league, but the regular version still looks amazing for collecting. Exactly. I also agree exactly with that. Gilbert saying Hot Toys should update the Artisan Anakin to leather material. That will be really cool if they do. Exactly. Maybe this is a new trend. They are going to use leather from now on because they see people complaining so much. Let's see how will they
we've been
do.
vocal enough. Yeah, they should listen.
Yeah, exactly. And like Monica is saying, Artisan will end up being head to toe pleather is wild. Exactly. And that was a figure that really needed a real leather.
Yeah.
YGB saying the gator belt on the X15 was rubber and the brown boots are suede, so I don't know why they advertise it as real leather. No, they didn't advertise the X15. I think they are advertising only this one. Oh, but you are saying the gator belt was rubber. Yeah, so, and the brown boots, yeah, the brown boots was a kind of fabric, so where they are doing leather in the boots?
But isn't suede also a form of leather?
You tell me, because you were in the fashion industry for some years.
That's what I know. Like suede is a form of leather. It's,
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Fashion. Now we
Anytime.
are all... no diecast sword and the rum hurts a bit, but I will want this down after release. Am I your hero, Big Brother? Yes, you are my hero. Stefan Gentil. The pleather parts that have disintegrated the most in my collection have been the belts. Glad Hot Toys realize it. Yeah, the belts are always the easier ones. Single songwriters, thank you for very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Big Bread if you haven't already. You'll be glad if you did. And don't forget to like and subscribe to 6 Scale Shiro Helen, and you will be very, very glad if you did. She does amazing shorts.
Oh, sorry.
She does amazing shorts with a cat. That's
She's
a dangerous
the director
cat.
of all my videos. I just wanted to jump in really quickly because Blurred Dad Life asked if I have the recent Batman Begins figure. I actually don't, because I've been keeping all the original scale Dark Knight figures. So what I actually did was I got the sculpt from the new figure, the Bruce Wayne one, and popped it on the old figure. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that there's actually a 20% off sale at Pop Culture at the moment. So you could potentially get a new one for not that much more than what this pre-owned one you're looking at is going for. From what I've seen, the new one is beautiful. It's great. As I say, it would just throw out the scale of my figures, which is why I haven't got it. But yeah, I think you should absolutely get it if you want it, and maybe check out Pop Culture, because if you can get a new one for not much more, why not?
Pop Culture. Check it out. And make Joel sweat even more. He's been looking for some figures there. Make him sweat.
Me?
Yeah, but he
I
doesn't
never
want them
opened
now.
Pop
He
Culture.
wants.
You don't
Jack
want 'em now?
Sparrow.
Really?
No,
doesn't.
I never watch Pop Culture. It's a no for me buying from there.
Oh goodness.
But that's a topic for other day, not now. Let me finish here.
Life with Joel.
Mark Attack saying that suede is a very different texture wise.
It is. It is.
And Action Figure Academy says that it's a form of leather. Okay. And Shiny in the house, how are you? It's saying is made from the posh animals that could afford the fancy slaughter houses.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah,
made
it
from-
is.
Oh my god.
It's for like kind of like fancy clothing and accessory and stuff. Yeah.
Anyway, none of you are considering this figure, right?
No, but I think, talking about pricing, this guy was about like 500. I thought it was pretty high until I checked and did some research. They did match the in-art prices, and other than the Joker with the Artisan, it's the heavier one, but still I think it's valid for what they're asking. Initially, I thought they were like asking too much, but like, yeah, if I'm picking up stuff from Benart, yeah, it's
In
valid.
Australia, my channel is Pop Culture Living. market tech thing, I think I might start the Pirates of the Caribbean movie marathon. I did that when I did that on a flight to New York. I did a marathon of all the
You watched
movies.
all of them?
Yeah.
I can only watch until like the third movie, and then after that, it's like, nah,
Now you can.
nah.
Lord of the Rings the same. Lord of the Rings I already watched I don't know how many times.
Lord of the Rings, I can watch that thing any day. Any day.
You know why? Because sometimes that rainy days when you would like to sleep but you cannot. Lord of the Rings, and I can sleep imagining like I am in the Shire. It's amazing.
Just never mind.
No, but because it's good to sleep with.
I know.
As a good soundtrack.
No, I was. No, never mind.
Just because you fall asleep watching something doesn't mean that the content isn't good. Sometimes you can just have that in the background. Sometimes you open the eyes, watch a bit, then close the eyes again. Things that will come with age. You are still too young.
No. I was just about to suggest other films, but then I realized we have some DC and Marvel fans, so I'm not gonna say them.
You can go with the first Dune. That is for me is the best Jingle Bells. The first one.
Yeah, with the first movie, I can't say much. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's the better sleeping movie. I really want this figure as it is an improvement over my DX15, but I'm not too keen on pre-ordering it. Hopefully second market prices will be a bit kind because this is getting more stock than usual. Yeah, because 3 SKUs, Artisan 1 will fly off the shelves, already flying, and will be sold. Will be hard to get in the second market because you have to. No, the Artisan will not see.
No. Yeah, with the Artisan.
The Artisan will keep high. The other two maybe keep the same one. Single songwriter saying may get 2 regular versions, and I will put a 6-scale guitar on it for Johnny Depp, the musician look. Yeah, Johnny Depp, the guitarist. Shiny never saw a Pirates movie, but I've seen the Jar of Dirt meme. Yeah, the Pirate Caribbeans are really good movies. At least the first 2 ones. Is Christian getting the Inard Aragon? I forgot. No, he's not. Christian
Aragon, no, but Paul, yes.
No, but we are talking about Lord of the Rings. Why you get that go into Dune?
No, Dune can come up anytime. Doesn't matter for me. I can go Dune anytime. It's always loaded.
The hype's still there, right?
It's always there. Always there.
Because you know that at this moment you are already alone in that island. No one is with you.
And I will die there. Already. I will die there.
You are already alone in that island. And I told you, the Dune hype will go down very fast. We are already in Pirates of the Caribbean.
It can die. I mean, as long as like I'll be there. I'll be there alone. I don't care.
So Christian, how many custom
shame.
June figures has Bob Dylan showed you?
Don't no, Helen, no. I know Bob is still in here. Don't you even start. No, I'm not gonna. No.
Hoping for Terminator next. Oh, FBJ, that would be amazing.
It could happen now.
Is asking, do you guys think the Artisan versions will become more mainstream in the coming years? Am I wrong, or are the Artisan numbers growing with each release? It's difficult to say if it will become more mainstream, but I think it's a line they will try to. I think it's their premium line, right? And they will try to give us as more figures as possible, but maintaining a certain. I mean, if you flood the market with Artisans, it will damage the concept of. A concept of the premium figure, right? Because then everything is Artisan. I think they are going to select just a few figures to do that. I don't know.
If they make too much, it's gonna be another DX thing. It's like, what does DX even mean? And then later we're gonna go like, what does Artisan mean? It's like everything is rooted. So yeah,
that's true. And 1/6 shooter saying that Dune will last like Lord of the Rings, instant classic.
I'm telling you, and
I'm kidding with this about the hype. I do believe that
Toxmizzle knows his stuff, and Bob Dylan knows his stuff.
And Mark Attack also knows his stuff.
And Mark
Christian
Attack
is a
knows his
Dune
stuff.
groupie. Let me just check here this comment from Dimitri. Hi bro, Batman is already on his way to you from Inart. I heard that it will be released on March 31. Is not on the way to me, and I'm positive that I'm not going to get an earlier version of Batman. So, but I'm curious to see the first reviews that come on. If you are saying on March 31, maybe we will see some reviews on March 31. Marco in the house, 16 fix.
Hey.
I miss League of Legends Christian. Is better than Dune Christian, right? The League of Legends were always a very good content that everyone was always hyped to listen. Now it's changed to Dune is a bit boring. Marketech said, so we said Lord of the Rings is amazing, but still hasn't got in art Lord of the Rings interesting. Do you want to reply?
I know. He has his point. It was a fair point. I'll let him pass.
Shane is saying, Christian, I will keep the Dune hype alive with you. Good.
Brother.
Shiny saying never saw Aquaman, but I've heard good things. Jesus. Oh my god. So yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow. I think this is a great release. Everyone will have a choice. It will be available for all kind of budgets. Everyone will be able to have a Jack Sparrow in their collections, if you don't already, because this is if I'm not mistaken, is the 4th Jack Sparrow they are doing.
Is it the 4th?
I think they did 2 movie masterpieces, then did the DX06 and the DX15. There was a Jack Sparrow. They did the first one. That one didn't age very well. Let me see if I can find that one. I'm positive they did 2. There is the MMS 42.
Oh goodness!
And then they did the MMS 57. I'm going to show you these, but
ooh, be prepared.
I think I've only seen the DXs. The older Johnny figure I remember is was it Tonto? Was that his character? And it had the horrible ankle pegs. Oh goodness!
Oh boy!
This is the MMS 42.
We've come a long way, Hot Toys.
That likeness does remind me of someone. I can't remember.
Oh wait, no. Let me see.
No.
This is the MMS 42. No, but they look horrible anyway.
Does that look like Dante?
Jesus Christ. This is the MMS
that improved
57.
a little bit. Getting better with age.
But this one, no. This, yeah. But
Wow.
they did this before. So it's
a
the
long
4th
time
or
ago.
5th. Long time ago, MMS 42. This I would say maybe 2009, something like that. Maybe something like that. So, but what did they? And this was a movie masterpiece, exactly. Pirate of this was Cannibal. This was the Cannibal Jack Sparrow from the Dead Man's Chest. No, actually, let me check here one thing, because sometimes it's good, it's educational to take a trip on memory lane.
It is.
And check here. Let me see if Hot Toys keeps these releases on their website, or don't.
I think they do.
See. No, I think Hot Toys website, I think they keep everything, but the problem is that this website is very, very slow
It's really slow
to open.
Goodness. I can't even remember the last time I went to the Hot Toys website. It was very
I'm there every
dated.
week.
Yeah, but you can order from there, can't you? Can you?
No, this is not the website to order. This is just like the hottoys.com.hk. This is the website only to see the products they have.
But you still go there so often?
Yeah, I like to go. I always like to.
Why do you go there?
mind your business. Why I cannot go now? I cannot go to the Hot Toys website now. I'm forbidden. Why I'm go there? I go there to check stuff, to educate
use
myself.
As we always say, you do you.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You do
So
you.
this is the. I don't know because it's difficult to find this figure. Hot Toys MMS 42. Okay, so bear with me. This is the 42. They called that was from here. They even don't say from where. This was the 42. I cannot find better photos than this.
No, that looks like P-Rock.
No, but Hot Toys doesn't have that Jack Sparrow. They don't show the early release in their website. This was the 42, and the 57 is this one. So, yeah. Anyway, is a license they really like. That's no doubt. So you are not getting these. Let me see what year the chat is talking. Man of Hot Collectibles in the house. Hello guys, happy Friday everyone. Hello Dante, how are you? I'm sorry I cannot make your stream tonight for you. But guys, tune in for Between Collectors on Man of Hot Collectibles channel tonight, Friday, 8 p.m. EST. At that time I'm already on the way to trade show, so I cannot be there. 166 saying it looks like P-Rock, that's the older one. And Single Songwriter saying way back in the day with the true type body. Exactly, this was wait in the day. Tremble Dust, I go on Hot Toys page but it takes a minute to load for me all the time, and my upload it's not to do with your internet connection. Tremble Dust, Hot Toys website, it's because they have so many figures that I think it's a very heavy website, and because their servers are in Hong Kong, I think it adds to that. They used to have such a diverse portfolio back in the olden days. They did a lot of stuff. They did a really lot of stuff. Kindling saying sorry to be late, stupid morning meetings here for work. Are you? Work is work. It's work that enable us to buy this stuff. Without
Exactly.
work we couldn't buy anything of this. Okay, I think we can move on now to the next point of discussion. That is other thing that I'm completely out of the loop because it happened today. I was not aware of any of these, and was basically Christian that shared this with me, but I don't know if Hot Toys said anything about these. What are we seeing here? Is they are going to give us reissues, Kylo Ren, Count Dooku, Darth Maul, a new Vader. They are teasing there the two Inquisitors that are missing, Darth Raven. What I'm seeing more? Sidious is the one that are on pre-order, right? That is on pre-order.
Yeah,
the one
it
in
is
the back.
yeah.
Darth Sidious.
Mm-hmm.
Kylo Ren there is in the back. The Maul is the Clone Wars one.
Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon where?
In the back, and the right.
Moff Gideon.
Isn't that Moff
with the
Gideon?
helmet. It's with a
Yeah,
helmet.
Yeah. Star Killer.
Dooku. But now this is interesting because I don't think they are going to reissue stuff at this moment, because they are showing you stuff that they already did and stuff that is yet to come. The Grand Inquisitor is there, Riva is there, Vader, you have Kylo Ren, Darth Maul. Do you think they are going to reissue these? I don't think this is a touch on reissues. I think this is okay. This is the power of the dark side. and this is the line that we are going to complete. And they are going to give you the missing pieces here. I don't think they are teasing any 2.0s here. Count Dooku just came out in 2 years or 3 years ago.
True.
Darth Maul, the Clone Wars also just came back a few years ago. Riva, Grand Inquisitor and Riva even don't need to speak because they have months. Darth Sidious not released. Moff Gideon already on pre-order. I think they are going to offer you those missing pieces, Darth Revan and I cannot identify the other ones. Starkiller and
yeah.
I think that's that. And then they'll see how this goes. What do you think, Christian?
I think that's 100% right what you said. Like, this is not a like, this is the list of the 2.0s where we're gonna get. No, that's not what's happening. I think they just put these photos together, like this whole together, just to show you what you can do with the future figures that they will be offering. Which is, for me, it's a big excitement. Now we can have the rice hat guy and the tentacle lady. And dude, Revan and Starkiller is like, need I say anything? We've been asking for them forever, and like there was no hint of like, cause I still feel like we will never get a show from Disney, and there will be starring Revan or Starkiller. I feel like they will never use them for some reason, which I don't know why. But this at least tells me we have a possibility. So that's good enough for me. But like, if I have to bet my money on like 2.0s, maybe Darth Maul because the anniversary with the Phantom Menace, and maybe Dooku because they did the Attack of the Clones so deep. But other than that, I don't think so. It doesn't make sense. But I was expecting this whole Dark Side line to be a Hono kind of thing, but it's not. It's Hot Toys. That's good enough for me. That's pretty damn good enough for me, because that tells me they're gonna be doing quality, badass Dark Side figures. Do I hear myself echo? Is it just me, or am I good?
Christian, you know I don't hear these things. It's up to Judge Joao to tell you about your audio.
I don't know. But I think we're okay. Okay. So Helen, Allison, what do you think?
G'day.
Sorry, Christian. I don't know because when you talk, I put the stream on mute. I just back to the stream when your mouth stopped moving. So
that's cold. That's so
kidding.
cold.
No, you are not. You are not echoing.
Goodness.
Austin Nicholas in the house. How are you? So now, since we are talking about the power of the dark side, I think it's the right time for us to introduce. It's time for
Star Wars Hour with Miss Allison.
Miss Allison.
Let's go.
Not get out of here. It's your time. What do you think about this
I said
power
g'day,
of the dark side?
which is what we say in Australia. It's short for good day. We say g'day because we like to abbreviate all the words down under. Look, what do I know about this? Not a lot. I did read the post. So my question, and if this triggers people, sorry, that always happens during Star Wars Hour with Miss Allison. So my understanding of this post was they were going to do like an exhibition of these figures in different Asian countries. So are these all figures that have been released? Because if not, could this not just be like a Comic-Con situation where they're going to show you stuff they've made a prototype of but never made? Because Kree, Captain Marvel and Shuri say hello. So I don't know. What does this mean? I'm still waiting for my Neon Tech BB-8. I don't see that in there. I don't know if that's part of the dark side or not. But yeah, I mean, given this post is about an exhibition, are you thinking there's going to be announcements, or is it just going to be a typical Hot Toys show off of look at the stuff we're making that you can never have because ha ha ha, we like to do that?
I mean, to go that route will be kind of difficult because there's not much they can actually make from here that they already haven't. There's only the 2 Inquisitors, Revan and Starkiller. That's 4. And the rest of them, it's on PO or they already made it. So out of all of this, you just need to make 4. And if you can't do that, goddamn. But I hope not. I really hope not. I mean, if we've seen this from a Comic-Con, like some kind of poster randomly, not official, kind of like on the Facebook group from from their page. If this was a random poster that was hung up on Comic-Con, that could have been a possibility. It's like, yeah, they do this all the time. They show us stuff and they never do it. But with this is kind of different because they made a video out of it. And it's on their like official page. So, and the fact that there's not much to make, seriously, out of this. 4 figures is not that many. And out of the 4, 2 of them are already like half, like the what do you call them? The prototypes are already made. So with
Exactly.
R&D, you only have 2 figures to make. It's not that hard. So yeah, I hope it's not only hope. I bet we'll get all the 4 figures that we haven't gotten ready. If I have to bet my money, yeah.
What do you think about this comment from OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars? Welcome. How are you, my friend? I think he has a great point here.
Are Revan and Starkiller that popular to be general release, or are they going to be limited as a trend with... I mean, with the limited, what have we had? Like, recently we had the Umbra, which nobody knew. He was like a nobody. He was such a nobody that no one on stream was talking. Nobody on chat was talking about it until we saw him. But with Revan and Starkiller, it's kind of different. Those are like kind of iconic characters from the game.
Okay,
And-
but I never heard much about Darth Revan on streams, or I never heard too many people asking about this.
Well, you haven't been watching enough because, as far as I remember, if there was a
Okay,
Star Wars fan in the panel,
only Star Wars diehard fans like Anthony, Mario, maybe those, yes, but the normal collector from Star Wars is not asking for a Darth Revan.
they may not be asking. But let me just ask you this: wouldn't a normal, like a normie Star Wars collector get this if they see this on pre-order?
It will, and will cause a lot of stress if this is going as a limited.
That's what I'm
1,500
saying.
pieces. This one will go completely crazy, and I think that's what Hot Toys want us to react. They want, if they do this limited, this will break everything.
I'm just gonna say this: if they do this limited, that'll be like a really stupid move. Seriously, that's a that's
A stupid
that's
move,
the
why?
point.
Because probably you will not get one, right?
No, because yeah. But
Okay.
like with the Umbra, I'm trying to make the point with the Umbra because no one knew about the Umbra. That is a pass for exclusivity because you don't know if people will take them. So that's a gamble there. But with Revan and Starkiller, seriously, if you make these limited, it's all your freedom, Hot Toys. But just let me remind you, that would be the most stupid decision you will ever make with Star Wars. I bet you. Seriously, you can do
Okay.
that if you want.
You are talking to me or to Hot Toys?
To Hot Toys,
Oh, okay.
because I know
Uh,
they watch us. So like, yeah.
Exactly. The first thing that Hot Toys is doing is watching live streams from YouTubers. It's the first thing they do. Let me watch a live stream because I have nothing more to do with my life. Jose Hernandez saying, João, didn't say welcome, my friend, to me. Welcome, my friend. Jose, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? Need Revan and Bastilla. Blue Tattoo saying, I think we've got enough limited figures this year. We are good for a while. And Randall is asking, I'm back. What did I miss? Not much. Jack Sparrow. Now Power of the Dark Side. Busy Figures also in the house. Yo, Trimble, how are you? Busy. Mario saying, as a Star Wars fan, I'm ashamed I don't know much about Revan. You know, but I told you, I said just now that you mentioned these. Do Monica saying, you waited 8 hours in line for Umbra. How come I'm not hardcore Star Wars fan? No, you have the badge already. 8 hours? That's...
You forgot Monica. Jesus Christ.
You forgot what?
That's what he's saying. You didn't mention him.
You mentioned who, Monica?
You mentioned Mario. You mentioned Anthony, but you never mentioned Monica. How dare you?
Because it's the people I remember talking about Darth Revan. Nothing to do with... Jesus Christ. So I didn't mention other 1,000 people. Or maybe I'm not paying attention to what people are asking. I don't know.
No.
Maybe I'm too busy looking at my own ass. El Professor saying they should do Darth Malek too. I don't know who's that. You say your names. I have a lot of this Night of Old Republic stuff that I don't know much. Give me Revan and Starkiller now. They will give you for sure as soon as possible. Because but now one question, Monica. Helen wants to know, do you think we will ever see an Artisan Captain Marvel? Because Helen is waiting for this, and this week I show her a Beast Kingdom.
Howard's gonna ring
Captain
me
Marvel.
one day and say, Helen, guess what? I'm making the Marvels.
Randall, of course, you too. You love Star Wars so much. Captain Picard is my favorite Sith. Jesus. The Power of the Dark Side by Star Wars. This is a promising stuff from Hot Toys for sure. Okay, sorry. I don't know if Mario knows or don't know. Everyone knows. And who is that blurry image behind Dooku? Malak? I don't know. Only Christian, do you know who is
No, that's
behind
the
Dooku?
that's the Inquisitor from Ahsoka. The gas guy.
Merrick?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If you look at his silhouette, it's actually that guy. You see the double wielded lightsaber, like that's an Inquisitor, and with that kind of look, I can only guess it's that guy.
Give me rice hat mofo, exactly.
Yeah,
Randall also
I'm
saying it's
waiting.
Merrick. Okay.
I told you. Randall knows.
Randall does knows. In another news, we did got 2 releases from Hot Toys this week that were. I know we do got our other announcement, but few people passed this. Is the Donald Duck, the Cosbaby collection.
So cute.
They are really cute. I don't know if Mario wants these ones. Mystery Cosby collection. Yeah. These are really cute. Good head sculpts. No pleather. Cool. These are cool. But we did got the release from the Warriors of the Future. Both of them released now. We only got one left from that. But these suits look really cool. Look at these. I think the never mind the movie, because the movie is not the best, but the suits, I think these figures look great.
It does. I mean, it's been like beat to death all week from other people. So I'm just gonna ask you, Joel.
Oh really? I don't know. I don't watch much. I didn't watch much this week.
let me ask you: is this guy? Because everyone's saying this is for the Asian market and specifically China because it's not doing any kind of attraction on here in Korea. And I don't know how it's doing in Japan, but is it doing well in China?
I also don't know. I have no
You have
idea.
no idea?
But I would think that in Hong Kong, at least, this should be do very well. Should be doing very well. I would guess so.
But yeah, I mean the design, like the level of details,
the
I
suits
love it.
design are amazing.
Yeah.
They are
The
really
what do you
cool.
call it? The exosuit, like exoskeleton suit? That is awesome. I wish we would have gotten like some kind of like Edge of Tomorrow Tom Cruise
Oh,
in this kind
yeah,
of
these
look.
suits kind of remind these.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. It's just like we all know, like getting Tom Cruise license is almost like impossible. So like, but it does remind me of that. But I haven't watched this movie, so it won't make sense for me to get it. But I can appreciate the art. Definitely.
It has more than one batch, so that's something. Yeah, if more than one batch. Shiny saying, I just wish I could afford Cosbabies. Instead, I'm stuck with this in-art Gandalf crap. Yeah, the actors are super popular. That's no doubt. But the movie was not that great. Honestly, the movie was not that great. So we do have here stuff to talk. First, and I want to go through these really fast. And I will ask Ellen to talk about this announcement by So Toys, the Crimson Comet.
Oh.
Yay, we're finally talking about these speedsters. So, much to everyone's surprise, So Toys is going back and doing a range of figures from the CW Flash, which surprised me. When they first started doing figures, they did do a lot of things from the Arrowverse, and they seem to move on from that. So, pleasantly surprised that they're doing these. I was a little bit surprised that this is a 2-pack. I'm not really sure how popular that's going to be. I feel like a lot of people in particular want that Hunter Zolomon head sculpt, which is the one on the left. For the Zoom figure, I know that's what I want. But yeah, they look really nice. The only thing to be mindful of at times with these So speedsters is they don't always articulate that well. And I think when you see some of the running poses, you can see they don't look that amazing. But they look pretty good. The likenesses are there. I think I'm pretty sure these are going to be pleather, so that's a bit of a worry. Thankfully, my first Flash from them is still in good nick. But yeah, I think it's great that they're still going back. I think the Flash, particularly in these earlier seasons, was hugely popular. I think there's still quite a vocal group of fans that are quite happy to add these figures to their display. I'm just hoping that maybe So might release that Hunter Zolomon sculpt on its own, so we can pop that on the Zoom figure, because I think that would look really cool. But I think this is the 4th release of the Arrow figures, so 5 figures, 4 releases. I've already got 2 of them on pre-order. I'm not sure if I'll get any more than that. But yeah, I think it's great that this line's still being looked at. Hot Toys did pick up the license, and then I think by the time they released that Flash figure, it was just too late. The Arrowverse had kind of, a lot of those shows had ended. I think the popularity had gone down quite a bit. So I think with the lack of licensed figures and merchandise that were available for these shows, I think the third-party releases have been quite popular. So interesting to see what else they come out with. Oh god, it's banana time. And if they might do more figures from Arrow, because I know I'd love to see a few more Arrow figures, particularly some villains, none of which eat bananas. But anyway.
Jesus Christ, Christian. Like Alan said, Jesus Christ, it's banana time. This one is releasing now. It seems that the stores are getting the stock. The Old Man Logan is releasing now, and as well as Mr. Knight is also releasing from So Toys. I would like to check that Mr. Knight.
Gentle Moon, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Gentle Moon. I think is the from the third part. This is the one that looks better. This one. I think So Toys will nail the suit. The head sculpt, let's see, but I think this one will look really cool.
I hope it will scale well to the Hot Toys figure. That's sometimes where So can get it a little bit wrong, is that sometimes the bodies can be a little bit undersized. I know for me, I've had to do some body swaps. So hopefully they've used the Hot Toys figure as a reference and this scales nicely with the figure people already have.
Shane has left the chat. The 2-pack is going to cost. You know how much is that 2-pack, the So Toys? The Crimson?
I think it was $300 US, maybe? It wasn't cheap. Wasn't cheap, because yeah, it's the two
and
figures.
Keith Lee saying you already paid the invoice with Giant Toys, so it's because they are really ready to ship. And Shiny saying, Helen is so excited about this. Akira, yellow banana makes sense. Exactly, completely. Akira, how are you? And Dirk Diggler's Stunned the Blessing. Where is a Gentle Moon still available? If I were you, I would go into Giant Toy or TNS Figures or KG Hobby. Maybe some of these stores will have it. Normally they have some stock afterwards. 1/6 kit, it doesn't have So Toys figures. The Oscar Isaac head sculpt. Yeah, the head sculpt looks very promising, but let's see how it looks like. Well, they make for their line, so I'm not surprised some of their figures may not scale well with Hot Toys, especially with Hot Toys releasing 2.0s with more correct scaling. That is true. So Toys sometimes they fail a bit on the scaling. Collector Joey in the house. Hi, how are you, Collector Joey? And Thermal is saying now we wait for the Soso's version of Blade. Exactly, they are also doing one. Oh, you are going to do a Poe Dameron with some Snowspeeder look body parts. Amazing. Good
That's
idea.
what I was thinking.
Of course you were. The first thing you were thinking. No any doubt. I saw one thing today. That was Yen Toys. He's doing this, and I don't know if I want this in my collection.
What, Leo?
But no. This one.
Spinning circle.
Spinning circle?
What
No.
the? What is this?
It's from the movie The Ring.
Oh, it's from The Ring. That's awesome.
No, it's not. Do you want to have a 1/6 scale figure like this? I cannot imagine.
It'll
the
be
head sculpt.
creepy, but then the figure looks great. I mean, it looks creepy as hell. Helen, did you watch the movie?
Great. Tell me, what looks great about this? This is just a common body
It
with
looks
a white with a
creepy
dress
enough.
and with
It looks
a very long hair, and the feet are all messed up, bloody.
and the photo
dark
is properly like taken. Like it's so creepy. Like oh god damn. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, this one. No. These are already the limit. I don't know if I want these. Exactly, singer songwriter. Now 1/6 scale TV. Is this a figure of my wife getting up in the morning? Oh my god.
Jesus.
Dude.
Oh Jesus. Show the sculpt. There is no sculpt yet. Imagine if you part the hair and is the Ant-Man smiling.
That would actually be the coolest thing ever.
I don't know, Renz. I don't know. This was just just a tease photo they shared. Well, actually, let me check here their Instagram if they did share anything more. But I think it was the only thing they shared about this figure. Yeah, it's only one figure. They said it's a figure test number 1. Let me see. will she come with a well diorama? And they said yes, it will come with a well diorama.
Ooh.
No, I don't need a 1/6 scale well. And let's see, but at least I want to review this. At least I want to review. If I already reviewed the nun,
Yeah, you
of
had.
course I will
Yeah, you
review
did the
this one.
nun.
If
What
I
else
review
did
the
you
nun,
do?
I will review
You did
this one.
Pennywise. You did what else? Horror figures did
For
you do?
scary stuff, horror stuff, Pennywise, 2 Pennywise, the nun, the one from Resident Evil, that big one, and what more? I don't know, and I don't want to think about it. Then I cannot sleep. And we got also from Yen Toys is the Dawson, right? The Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic.
But is anyone into? I don't know. I don't know why that the photos I saw and was just a very fast look that I had through the photos, but I didn't like much the head
likeness?
sculpt.
Really?
Yes. Let me see. Let me see if I can find here the post where is that.
I gotta look at it again. I mean, I thought it was decent, but I gotta look at it again.
Jesus, is all everyone is talking about Jack Sparrow. I don't know if I'm you. I will even be able to find that. There we go. Our common silence. I
What's your
cannot
favourite
find
part of the
that.
stream?
Okay, here.
Can't find it?
Yeah, I found it. There we go. There we go.
We go.
There was a company made this before. That was the company name was Chong. I did a review of that figure, but that was a recast from a custom. And let me see here. Chong C003. Let me see here if I can show you.
And is this the recast of that recast? Is that what you're telling me?
That one is that. This is not a recast. This looks like this is a sculpt that Yen Toys did by themselves. But I did like the other one, or maybe my eyes are not as great as they were before. But let me show you here the other sculpt, because I'm going here through my unboxing.
So can I ask a question? Because I feel like a few companies have done Jack. Has
Was
anyone
this
done
one they make?
Rose?
You want to see this one?
I don't know.
Was this one? You could show the sculpt here.
He's a lot blonder.
Looks
And this
what?
was the recast.
His hair looks a
Yes.
lot more blonde on this one.
Yes, more blonde. Okay, you see like this. I think these look great.
I mean, how old was this?
How old? What? When did I did this review?
Yeah,
2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago.
So has anyone done Rose, or they just keep making Jack figures?
No, Rose. I never saw any. I don't know. This sculpt looks. I don't know if it reminds me. I don't know, but these the I don't know.
I think it's the hair. I mean, I don't know why they covered them up so much.
Or maybe it's the smile, the smirking that he's doing. But
I don't
anyway,
know.
we can wait for release and see how it comes out. No issues. SS Martin in the house. What's up, guys? Joined and liked. Thank you so much. Tremble there said, what company was previewing the ring? Is the same as Yen Toys. Yen Toys. They were previewing the ring. Cairo in the house. How are you? I hope they don't ship this figure by boat. Is it Leonardo DiCaprio? It should be.
It should be.
Finally, Rose is the one singing. Oh my god, Monica.
Dude. Along with the
sculpt-
Artisan Captain Marvel.
Sculpt me like one of your French figures. So now, we are going directly into some topics that we want to talk here. We can start with this one from Ellen. She brought this topic, which I think is somehow interesting, and I think we want the chat also to come to participate also, give us your input. Limited releases vs time releases, what's better for the hobby and what's better for collectors? Can you explain a bit better this? You are meaning those releases like the Kamen Rider and about the Umbra, that the troopers that they announce and is released at once, right? Like those flash ones.
So I guess I'm more comparing the Trooper versus maybe what InArt does. So we've seen at the moment Hot Toys will do these super limited figures, 1500. They're released pretty quickly, and you either have to go to an event in Asia to get them or fight your way on the Sideshow website. And if you're in regions other than those, sorry, you don't matter. Versus I guess I should say more timed pre-orders than timed releases, whereas we've seen with InArt, they've, at first we had the 3-day window, which was crazy, whereas now they've more moved to giving people about a month to pre-order the figure. So I thought it was really interesting that we've got two different approaches. And I think as well, what kind of triggered this topic for me was just how much things I think have changed in the past couple of years, because previously no one really felt that urge to have to pre-order figures. I can pick it up, the price will tank, I'll get it in the bargain bin. Whereas this new approach of having limited releases, some timed releases, the Artisan, it's really, I think, changed collectors' mindsets where they are thinking more about, I need to pre-order. There's not going to be this glut of stock, glut, G-L-U-T. Not the other word. I think someone's going to try to say that I said with my accent anyway. But you know what I mean? Like, these figures are not going to sit around. So it's interesting because I think obviously as a collector, we would prefer the timed pre-orders because it gives you that time to think about it. And a month, I think, is a decent amount of time to consider, is that a character that's important to you? Do you want to get that figure? Versus with these really limited releases, like we saw what was happening, in Hong Kong. We saw a lot of, retiree collectors in the line to get their troopers. And this is the thing, because I mean, Hot Toys isn't making extra profit from all these people that are getting these figures and flipping it. It's all the resellers that are kind of getting the big markup. So it's interesting because obviously Hot Toys doesn't take pre-orders anywhere else in the world. But this is the thing. Obviously for collectors, I think a timed pre-order's better. But for the hobby, are these limited releases something that's, I guess, reinvigorated our sense of urgency in wanting to pre-order figures? So I just wondered, is this stuff that other people think about? I don't really know. Because for me, I do think I prefer the InArt timed pre-order window because it's less stressful. I don't have to pay a huge markup to some flipper versus these troopers and the crazy prices that they're going for.
Yeah, that's a great point, and I completely agree with you. They also saying limited pre-orders. These time releases, these ones that they are doing, it's crazy. It's crazy, especially for example, you take the situation like Monica that's standing in line for 8 hours always, and that has been on Toys R Us. I never thought I would listen this from Monica, especially about Hot Toys. Keith is saying, I think this is better for collectors. Over the last couple of years, there has been an abundant amount of figures being so available, which has made me less interested in getting anything immediately. Yeah, I think they are. Rodrigo Vilches, hello from Chile. How are you and welcome. I think it's Hot Toys is trying very hard to balance these this mess they got in with the Infinity War and Endgame lines, and with the COVID and with the extra stock that every stores got, and they are trying. I think they are testing the market, checking what can we do to make our brand again more premium, more limited, something like that. But do you think, Christian, they are doing it the right way with this kind of time releases, or with flash releases that from release to announcement takes 1 week, and with very few quantities, and you need to struggle in line for hours waiting for this?
Now, that depends on who. Like, right way for who though? Right way for the company or right way for us? And for us, we have a very divisive community. Some people like limited. Some people like, fair game, like Kumbaya. We all need to like have a chance to get these. To your first question, I think yes, it is a reaction from Hot Toys after looking at their sales, having NR and so many other companies drawing attention and urgency for us, and a lot of their stuff is just sitting. It's like these quick limited releases draw attention and urgency. Like that's no brainer. It's a quick and easy method for a brand to maintain their customers loyalty without doing like significant improvements. I gotta say, like, I hate to compare Hot Toys with NR, but like with NR, they've shown us a lot of like improvements over the years. To be fair, their speed is not that good, I gotta say. Although their quality is something. Their detail and like what they try to kind of up their game with communication with us and trying to give us as more. If you think about it, they used to fill their accessories with paper. They used to give us a whole bunch of paper accessories, and now we barely see them anymore. And especially with Dune, there's so many accessories out there in there that I want to use every single one of them, and I applaud them for that. And on the other hand, sure, recently with these artisans, Hot Toys has upped their game, but we're talking about limited. Yeah, the hot one was the Umbra Trooper. If you look at him, it's a reprint of what they have in their, in their bank. And they just painted it with something different. It looks cool. It's Star Wars. It's a trooper. It's limited. Of course you want it. Of course I want it. But it's not something they need to put a lot of effort in. But at the same time, because it's so limited, and the way how like Sideshow did it, people lost their minds. The thing was announced, and the next day it was released. That is insane. And it's the same thing that's been happening with the Jack Sparrow too. So what they're trying to do is obvious. They're trying to gain your traction, and they're trying to like hold your money. That kind of urgency will always stick with you if you're like a figure collector or a Hot Toys collector. It's easy way.
Yeah.
But like, is it the right way? Like I said, it depends on who you're asking. For the company, it's the best way. It's the right way for them. For me personally, yeah, in a sense, because yes, now they do have my full attention. When there's something I want, I should be on alert. But with the Sideshow thing, I think they're doing a pretty fair game, because at least you have a fair chance. with me, I don't have a fair chance because as far as I know, usually with these exclusives, only like a dozen comes here, and the VIPs get their first picks, and then the rest of us, usually like 5 or 6, which is left, the rest of us have to kind of like fight over it over Instagram comments, and they say they randomly pick them. We never know how they pick them. So for me, I don't even know if that's when I say it's kind of like BS. So with Sideshow, that's pretty dramatic change from what they did previously with the speed and everything. But I say that's a fair game, and I think it's a good thing for us as a whole in our community, because the worst thing that can happen in our hobby is when something special is released and no one cares. That's the worst thing that can happen, because that tells you nobody feels the urgency. Everybody just knows whatever comes out. Company just makes too much and it will sit everywhere and it will be bargain bin. That was our COVID. And if you guys remember, I don't want to relive that COVID years. Like, whoever like survived through that what was it, 2 or 3 years, that was pretty hell, because if you pre-order something, you 100% lost your money. 100%. Like, there's no buts in it or about it. Like, so I know this limited this whole thing is kind of tough for us, but we need to learn to kind of accept that we can't get everything, and sometimes we just have to move on. We have to live with it. That's life. We're all adults. I know some people aren't really. Some we have some teenagers here, but we're all adults. We have to move on. That's life. Some things we get, some things we don't, and
Exactly.
yeah, that'll be healthy.
Just move on.
Yeah, mentally and physically and financially, because if you don't, you'll be, I'll just say that's a bad way. That's a bad way to collecting. You won't be collecting for a long time.
But it's interesting here, this comment from Monica saying that Hot Toys staff work hand in hand with the resellers in Hong Kong. Their staff arrived at the store at 11:30ish, and the first thing they did was to go to talk to the resellers manager at the store. This is other problem, right? If the staff is helping the resellers, there's no way to stop them, and because the photos that we saw with those resellers,
It was pretty clear.
I saw one that was a guy standing in a mall. He had around in his front, I would say, more than 35 boxes of the Umbra. The money they do with these, it's insane. TX Boy saying, I think 1 or 2 limited pieces a year is okay, but as of late, collectors feel jaded by exclusivity. And Mike saying, for me, if a hobby becomes stressful or like work, then it's no longer enjoyable. Time with pre-orders, please. Yeah. Okay, with limited or exclusive figures as well. Fizzy Figures asking, has Hot Toys ever done timed exclusives? And the exclusives, I don't remember. I don't
with the not as a whole figure, but with, like, you know, those
the
deluxes
from Spider-Man.
from like a lot of IPs. Like, they did it for like the exclusive you know what you know the usual with the Star Wars, they add a hologram and it's
the
exclusive,
hologram,
and
yes.
then for Sideshow it was a timed timed pre-order for them.
Yeah,
Not for us, though.
They did a lot of those, I remember.
Yeah.
I think also even with Boba Fett, there was one
Yeah.
that was also a time pre-order. Monica saying, if in art there's a whole ass window for rooted figures being a new company, or how on earth does Hot Toys still has limited numbers for artisans? I think that's what they are trying to differentiate themselves.
Yeah.
not flood the market with artisans and just do limited numbers, because their bet is on those artisans to become premium figures and become what we once and what sometimes we call grails.
Yeah.
I think that's the intent.
And I have to say, I know we have some trooper lovers, and I know Mario would love to have like a triple of these Umbras, but I gotta be honest, if this Umbra Trooper was a regular release, I bet it just sat. Like the Fox Commander Trooper, I bet it would have been the same case. Like who wants that thing right now, other than like a real trooper collector. So yeah, it did well for them. That was the right way for them. Make them sell out, easy.
Not to be the dead horse, but that point about Inart and that all of their figures are rooted. Why can't the artisan figures? The artisan are all rooted, right? Joker,
Yeah.
What's his point though?
Wanda. What more?
I think he's asking why like in art pieces are timed whereas like the artisans are limited and time, like that's
Yeah,
the
but I
thing.
think it's the same point.
In art takes a lot of time to make them. There's a difference.
In art things do take a lot of time,
Like-
like shipping batches and so on.
These timed pre-orders, it's good for us to have like some sense of security of getting them if you want them. But on the other hand, you have to think why a company would do that is to maximize their profit. By doing that, they can maximize their orders. But the thing is, like we said, it takes a lot of time. Artisan thing with Hot Toys, that's the thing with Hot Toys. They have too many IPs, too many figures to make in a year or two to make a artisan unlimited.
Exactly, because they have too much on their plate.
There's too
many
much.
stuff. They are almost, I don't know, at this moment, I don't know if it's more than 150 figures they have
can't even count,
on
yeah.
the line. Jose is asking where are those adults you're talking about, and JB, I must be the odd one out. I couldn't care less about the Umbra Arc Trooper. You are the same as me. I wasn't a figure I was caring much. And Monica
too.
Sherzid is saying that, and Ellen, of course, the guy standing in the mall is an infamous reseller in Hong Kong. He has an army of 120, 200 old folks for Hot Toys exclusives, sneakers, PS5 and watches. Dude doesn't leave any market. Oh, so he's not a Hot Toys reseller. He's everything reseller. Everything
He's a
exclusive.
professional reseller.
Professional. Randall
That
saying that
sucks.
Costa got out of collecting Hasbro Star Wars figures because of the bullshit exclusives. And Marketech saying so many senior collectors in Hong Kong, right? You see so many grandpas with figures in hand. Wow, this is a collector. Again, to Christian's well put point, if I get the figure, awesome. If not, life moves on. Exactly. Life need to move on. I need at least one more Umbra, but would left 3. So you already have 2?
He has one.
No, he said at least one more. Okay. He needs... Okay, but you are a trooper collector.
Oh, wait. So you have 2? Holy. Okay.
No, shut up, Christian. You already passed that. You have 1. The Umbra doesn't go like the short trooper and stay 600 for years. I don't think so. Question: isn't in art process of routing different than what Toys processes for the artisan line? Also, in art is still new. I don't know if that can be a viable excuse. Plus, you have JND. I don't know if the routing process of in art and Hot Toys are the same, but that I would guess so. We need to see the first artisan coming out and see how the Anakin. How is that routing and how does that looks like?
Hold up.
Until then, we don't know. Yes.
from last time, didn't we see like close-up pictures of the Joker and Anakin rooted, and we kind of saw the difference within their rooting methods? Felt like Hot Toys was doing a what do you call him? A like what do you call him? Where NR is kind of like plucking them, and Hot Toys is kind of like gluing the whole. Like I don't know how to
Oh,
explain
I
it.
get what you mean, but because there's one method where you're kind of individually sort of
But
inserting the hairs.
I don't
but
think
there's-
in art is I don't think in art is doing individually one by one. So how many years they
Yeah, I know,
will
it'll
need
be insane.
to do one Gandalf?
But
I don't
thought-
think in art is doing that.
Like
I thought
I
that's
don't
what
know.
J&D does. Doesn't J?
That's
I
what
thought
J&D
J&D were the ones who did the individual inserting.
They
I
sh-
thought with
no,
Hot
I think
Toys
it's
and
like
InArt,
this. I
it was like
think
a
they
scout.
do that. I think they do that on the side and on the front. But the in the scalp here, all this part here, I think is glued on.
Maybe
They do that on the line, on the airline. Because if you do it with glue, it will look horrible. I think they'll do it in the airline. They will punch, but then the rest I think is patches that they glue. I think so. I don't think it's possible for you to go routes one by one, or
Yeah, that would be insane.
or which one they are doing. But JB is saying InArt glues the hair exactly. Jen D inserts roots the hair into the silicone scalps. I also think so, because can you imagine that Gandalf? It would take years to make 10 pieces. Let
That's
me
true.
see here. The collector one. How are you? Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, saying give me Revan and Doku 2.0. And Dirk Diggler saying that technically the Wonder Woman 100 is an artisan. Technically yes,
Technically, yes.
but because Hot Toys didn't call it artisan, I will not approve it. Mario, Ahsoka line looks good, but odd OT only. Also Mario, give 20 of these random video game trooper.
He's got you there.
You are not wrong. You are not wrong, Marco. You are not wrong. This is the time that Mario goes into the bushes. That's the only thing he can do. Umbra Trooper isn't even canon. I don't think so. I don't know. Fox is not as popular only because it's not the phase 2 and doesn't match the current P2 Coruscant.
Yeah, that's also true.
True. Marco calling Mario out, and Mario answers with Marco, yeah, my man, needs my troopers. OT only. Sure. Let me see here. We got let's bring out this topic now. And this kind of discussion. This was something that went through my mind. That is, of course, always we want the chat to give us your opinion. How does collecting affect your personal life? And why I was thinking about this was basically because as I said, these last 2 days, and I still have more 2 days in front. I am on a trade show. We are exhibiting over there, and because I'm busy all day with customers and so on, I don't have time to go on my phone or my mobile or anything. Because normally in a normal day, sometimes I go into Facebook or go into Hot Toys or go into anything to check anything, and but I always like to keep a very clear distance between work, personal life, and collecting. Especially when you have kids, you need to always separate very well the time. And it's like I treat collecting like my late nights. Some people like to watch a movie, some people like to read a book. I do all of that, but yeah, I take the collecting side to that, and I try the collecting part not to influence much my normal day-to-day life. But it's difficult because so many times you have releases and announcements and messages. Oh, this was announced, and I need to okay, let me check here what's going on. But when you are not only collecting, but you are also on a YouTube part and doing reviews and live streams, it's even more difficult to separate because you have so much more things to do, and at some time the collecting and YouTube and everything starts to absorb a lot of way more than you would want to. I'm not saying with this that like I'm tired or anything. I'm not telling that. I still love collecting, still love YouTube, still love all of these. But I think that because I see sometimes people take this too serious, and we don't separate the stuff, and I don't know, maybe it's a strange thought, but do for you too and for everyone in the chat, does sometimes the collecting affect your personal space and your personal life?
Christian, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay.
You should say you should go first. Ladies always first. You can
you're
go
so
first.
chivalrous, the both of you.
You can go first. Huh.
I didn't
to
say
make
like.
my personal life.
Helen, you may go first.
Thank you. Well, clearly Shuri loves it when I'm on a stream and not paying her lots of attention. Look, how does it affect my personal life? It's an interesting question because I don't know how to phrase this, so I'm just going to say it. I have a lot of hobbies that are not very popular with fellow females. So I don't really have people in my day-to-day life that I can discuss this hobby with. So, like Joao, you were talking about the YouTube side of this, and this is something that for me that I probably am surprised at how much time it takes up because I'm pretty new to all this. I don't have a big following, but I still get quite a few questions that come through, which I'm very flattered by, that people ask me my opinion on different things, but it does take a bit of time, which I'm happy to give. It's not a problem. So for me, I guess, does it affect my personal life? It does in a degree, because I feel like I don't really have people I can like share all this with. Like, I have a lot of enthusiasm for the hobby. I love what I do, and I have friends who will ask to be polite, but you can't really go into detail because their eyes are glazing over and they're like, I was just being polite. Well, she shut up about the Batman or whatever the hell she's bought. So it is a bit tricky, like, to have a hobby that I don't think is particularly mainstream in Australia, but then it's also a very, I would say, male-dominated hobby. So that's kind of a little bit challenging to me in that sense. But then that's what's been great with YouTube. So I really enjoy sort of the community that we've been able to create. You know, I get to chat to you guys every week, which is really awesome. You know, everyone in the chat always has really interesting things to say. So for me, that's probably the biggest effect. I guess I'm not the kind of person that's buying a lot of lines and a lot of different releases. So to talk about, does it impact my life financially? Not really. I consider myself pretty responsible with my money. So I've been okay with that. And I'm also like, I've got to think everything through before I make a purchase. Like, even building this cabinet, the amount of time I spent researching before I then bought a bunch of things was a little bit ridiculous. So I don't know if that's a bit of a different perspective. As I said, being female in this hobby, like, I've got to think there's other female collectors out there. I don't see a huge presence of them in groups. I think some of the groups can be, not everyone, but some of the comments there, like, as a woman, you're kind of going, am I really welcome here? Is this a place I want to be? But as I said, a lot of good eggs, all of whom I'm very appreciative of. And I'm very grateful for sort of the different collectors that I have that I can talk to, because, as I said, I can't talk to anyone I know about this. So hooray, internet.
You said a lot of good eggs?
Yeah.
And long live and long live internet.
Hooray for the
Exactly,
internet.
Randolph. And fun haters. OG
Exactly.
fan Star Wars. OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Personal life. What the fuck is that? I work, I eat, I sleep, hot toys repeat daily. And Trimble, let's say, I can relate with Ellen. I'm pretty much alone in regards to my collections. I have friends and fam that are impressed with some of the figures, but they rarely visit and aren't as deep into the hobby. And that's other thing that here is kind of different, because I have like even my neighbors, some of my neighbors collect, and the friends that I hang out with, they also kind of collect. So it's always collect. Marketech saying we love Ellen even if she hates Star Wars. Oh, that's cool. You do you. Eggs, Easter, I see what you did there, Ellen. Good play. Oh.
I wish I could say it was deliberate, but anyway.
TX Boy saying I work in financial industry and I do my best to keep my personal life separate. I don't need higher ups knowing I collect only those that really know me. Good one. And we got here Mike Faella. No, he's not. This is replied someone. Any kind of collector is welcome to this niche hobby. To me, adds flavor to the conversation. Exactly. And we got the super chat from Deadpool Red Suit. Thank you so much, Deadpool Red Suit. I know you already received your detonator, the inert one, and I hope you are enjoying it. And thank you so much for the super chat. It's really kind of you. And he's saying thank you for the inert detonator. Not at all. You won it. Keith Lee saying, but does she really hate Star Wars? I don't think we can say that Helen hates Star Wars. It's just something that, if I'm not mistaken, it's just something that she's not into.
Correct.
And
Not interested.
And I already try like, Helen, how about in these holidays you watch just one episode, maybe the first episode of Mandalorian, or watch maybe A New Hope, or watch something like that. But I think at this point she's already convinced that even if she watches, her mindset is done. She will not like, and as she said, Star Wars is all about it. Bling, 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 bling. She said
Pew,
this
pew,
one time. Pew, pew,
But you know,
pew, pew.
but the
Exactly.
thing is, and I think I've said this before, but my short recap before Shuri jumps in the screen again. Everyone is telling me, just watch this, just watch that, just watch Ahsoka. She's like a Jedi ninja warrior, or just watch Andor because it's not really like Star Wars. Like, so many people come at you, and like, I'm in all these groups observing, and Star Wars fans just seem really unhappy until someone comes along that doesn't watch Star Wars, and then they all gang up to tell you that you have to watch the thing that they are so conflicted about, that they don't like this, and woke Disney and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, y'all don't market your IP that well, because no one is like, oh my God, the Star Wars, it's amazing, everything's awesome. Like, I don't get that vibe from you guys. So the general, I guess, sentiment of the fans doesn't entice me to watch Star Wars or make me really think like I'm missing out on anything. So I'll leave the Star Wars to Miss Allison. I'll just keep loving the Dark Knight. Thank you.
Yeah,
and I mean, but this is the thing. I also, I think it's funny because I'm the kind of person that, like, I'm not going to try to talk people into liking something, and I'll always use the example of, I like Captain Marvel. I know a lot of people don't. I'm not going to sit here and go, here's my video about 10 reasons why you should love Carol Danvers and Brie Larson. Like, you do you. If you don't like Captain Marvel, that's cool. I don't care, because that doesn't impact my enjoyment of it. So I also don't get this mindset where if you don't like something someone else does, like, they have to, no, you must love this thing. Like what you like. But Joelle, I'm gonna watch that I'm gonna watch one episode of the Korean show you told me to watch. I made
You're
that
gonna
promise to you.
you're gonna try the Korean drama? Jesus Christ.
But
Joel,
that's
you
completely
really did it.
that's
You-
completely out of Star Wars.
You did it.
The thing
That's
is,
did it.
fine. I want to watch
if
the
you enter
paragliding.
if you enter into Korean dramas, it's a very very deep hole, and but I will be with you. I will be there with you to guide you on your journey. I will
Look,
be there with you. Don't worry.
I'm a Korean. I have never seen another Korean, not even another Korean. I have never seen another person this deep into Korean drama. Like you are a regular yellow woman. You are so yellow woman.
Woman.
Like yeah, like because yellow men, we don't watch Korean drama a lot. A lot of women do. You are like you're like the most heaviest of all of them. And like, I have never seen someone watch so many Korean dramas that you are out of my league by a far stretch.
What can I say?
You do you.
Blur Dead Life. My wife tolerates it and my kids think it's cool. I'm fortunate to have a friend that collects in a local shop I frequent to talk about the hobby. I will be going today to get the Batman Begins. Thank you so much for your intake. It's really cool, and that's the right way. Flexskin saying some have tens of thousands of dollars into their collections and left them as an art collection. Of course, they should take it seriously. Oh, make no doubt, all of us take our collection seriously, with the money already invested, of course. But there are more things besides collecting, right?
We all take it seriously. It's just it's important to not to get too carried away with our with our hobby and our life. Like you gotta find the balance. Yeah.
Everyone is saying that. Everyone agree with Ellen. If you are not interested, you are not. It's just no shame. Star Wars fans are the most toxic fan base out there. You're totally right. Okay, you have a point. TX Boy also saying the same. And Deadpool Red Suit saying, I think you should make a Captain Marvel video. This to you too.
I almost did when the Marvels came out. I was going to do a showcase of all my different Captain Marvel figures, and then I realized no one was going to watch it, so I didn't do it. Maybe Bob Dylan would have, because he's a good egg.
It's Renal saying Physical 100 is the best Korean drama.
Damn, you watched that?
To be honest, I even didn't dare to watch that because I already know I will not like. The collector saying my wife watches Korean dramas all the time. It's absolutely a deep rabbit hole. It is. Tremble is saying Brady, you aren't alone. I'm currently watching Alchemy of Souls, Korean dramas for the win.
That is deep.
Alchemy of Souls. It's one that I have been holding on. I mean, because I want to watch that with the right mindset, because I already start watching. I know exactly where I'm going, and it has that actress from Moving. What's her name? The one that I think at this moment she already made a lot of plastic surgeries because her face seems changed a lot.
I know
You know
I
her
know who you're
name, right?
talking about, but yeah.
TX Boy saying my niece is big into those dramas. I never got into it, but then find out she got my mom into them. Yeah, Korean dramas are like this. They are really very addictive. They are very they really, I don't know, they know how to get you addicted, because you cannot, you just want to see the next one, and then you got, it's the trauma is always very well done.
We know how to hook you.
They know how to hook you 100%. But let's not forget, and let's not hear it's you, Christian, that started to give me some Korean dramas to watch.
I know, and that was my biggest mistake. Is that I just unloaded a list of movies and dramas, and here we are. You watch more than me.
I remember the one that Christian gave me, show me, and was the one that it really got me hooked. Was one that was the name is A Model Family.
Model Family. It's on Disney Plus, by the way.
Is the Model Family is the one that
It's the family that does the drug kind of thing. The
Oh,
weed
exactly.
business.
Exactly. A
Yeah.
model family. That one was the one that started everything, and then was just I don't know. After that was Narco Saints. That it's amazing also.
Narcos is also on Disney Plus, by the way.
Narco Saints. It's amazing. And then from there we went to I don't know.
That was a lot.
Because my list is already. But from the last ones I saw, I can say that Little Woman, it's an amazing drama, and My Mister, it's also an amazing drama.
My
Sometimes,
Mister, yeah.
sometimes you see the names when I say My Mister, this looks very cheesy, but no, is kind of a dark Korean drama. It's really well. And the other one, Glory is on Netflix.
That is something I
Yes.
don't want to watch.
Because it's that kind of revenge, very typical Korean drama, and I think that it's the ones they do the best.
Like, yeah, my brain.
Deadpool Red Suit says,
no.
I own one Captain Marvel Hot Toys figure, the first figure, and I like it. Yeah, the first one is a good one, no doubt. Never doubt. I would 100% watch a video about Captain Marvel figures. So get to work, please. You see, Ellen, look at this.
Sure.
I wouldn't mind picking up a Captain Marvel figure, but the head sculpt just hasn't hit for me.
Wait for the Artisan one.
What
It'll
exactly
come.
for the Artisan?
It'll come.
Winman saying Korean shows are very popular in the USA, and Netflix is a great reason why. I watch quite a few shows, you see. And Fizzy saying the opposite is true also. Nothing wrong with enjoying something the majority of people don't like. To Ellen's point, exactly. PT Work saying anyone watching Shogun?
Yeah.
I'm not watching because I don't like to watch a series that are not complete. I always wait for the series to complete, especially Shogun is already ongoing. Okay, I feel when it's done, then I see all in a few time. Same thing happen with other series that are amazing, and I recommend this to everyone. Is a series called Tokyo Vice. It's a beautiful, amazing series.
Amazing.
It's in the second season now. I think the last episode will air tomorrow from the second season, and I'm going to watch the second season next week. Tokyo Vice. You guys need to check it because it's really, really good. It's an amazing series.
Season 2 as good as season 1 as far as I've watched.
Oh, Tremble, let's watch the Uncanny Counter.
Which one was that? I don't remember that one.
Oh, that one seems like a
Uncanny-
bit creepy. I don't know because it's
Really? Creepy. Okay, I want to watch it.
Let me see. TX Boy saying Shogun. Yes, Shogun is so good.
Shogun is like all I will say is if you don't watch the first 3 episodes, you'll be fine. Like it's not that important. Like from episode 4 it gets really interesting. So
And
yeah.
Winman42 saying, oh my god, I'm loving the second season of Tokyo Vice. It's amazing. Well done. It is. And it's one of those gems that it's not very popular. Not many people talk about
I don't know why everybody is talking about it. It's something.
Is it now?
No. I don't know why nobody's talking about it. Like it's that
Mario
good.
saying he watched some of Tokyo Vice on HBO and was good. Only good? Really? You really don't, Mario? I'm sure you fall asleep.
Maybe
in
if
one
you
or
really
two
watched it without sleeping,
Yes.
maybe it could have been better. But nah.
episodes. Avengers symbol in the house. How are you? Hit the like button, you all. And let's just jump into the last topic because I only have maybe 20 minutes because I really need to get to sleep.
What do we have left?
That is from Ellen. Is there a figure you previously owned that you now regret selling?
That's an old question.
That's a very
It's
old
an old
topic.
one.
Yeah, where did you get that
Let's-
one from?
I don't know. I don't know.
My question was
Okay,
which
I
figure
will
do
I
you
will do
regret
it. I
buying
will
the
do it.
most?
You cannot announce before I write it here.
Mate, you're posting stuff from I don't
We-
know when.
Yeah, mate.
Which figure do you regret buying the most? I don't know. Let's go to Christian because I know which one
Wait.
is Christian.
Wait. Does it have to be in our collection right now, or does it like what's the boundaries here?
So when I was thinking of this question, it also brought it into like also what's the worst figure you've ever bought. So is there but then I thought it could be broader, right? Because you might have bought something and then, you know, you might have bought a Jack Sparrow figure at a premium and then Hot Toy said hello Artisan and the price completely tanked. So I guess I kind of broadened it up to
KG
so it's up
in
to
the house.
you.
How are you,
It could
KG?
be
What's going on?
remorse, it could be that it was a terrible figure. I kept it broad.
Well, Randall is Captain Marvel.
Randall, mate, it's cold.
Cold, mate. Cold.
Goodness.
Regretted. I never regretted anything. I do think about Moff Gideon though at times. It's not the most exciting character out there or figure out there. But
I know what's mine because I was searching for the photo and now I found it, and I tell you, this was the worst figure I ever bought in my life, and I don't know why I bought this.
do tell.
Is this one? I bought this years ago, and I don't know why the hell I bought this. Is the Mark 24? Was the Mark 24 a plastic Iron Man?
You bought it because it's exclusive. You
No,
got
I
FOMO.
bought this when I was collecting some Marvel. I bought it so many years. It's in 2016 or something like that, or 2000. I don't know. I bought this and I said, arrived my home. I said, this looks so crappy, and it was all plastic. I said, why I have this? I don't know if this stayed in my collection for more than 1 week because this was really. I don't know why I bought.
Did you get your money back though?
I don't think so. I think I lost maybe $30 or something like that.
Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too
Really,
bad.
this was the worst figure I think I ever bought. Was the Iron Man?
Was it
Mark
only because it
24.
was like plasticky, or was like the paint apps and everything was like totally wrong with it?
It's ugly. Goodness.
Oh,
that face looks
it's
like a
ugly.
wrestling mask. Look at it. It's like a
It's
wrestler
not-
and an Iron Man had a baby and it was this.
Oh
It's
my
not pretty.
God.
It's like what? What did you say? It's like
That head, that mask, to me, it reminds me of one of those like wrestling masks that they wear. So it's like a wrestler and an Iron Man have combined. And this is the ugly offspring of those two things.
and then
but that
come with
just
a
doesn't look
very
great. Goodness.
basic base, and really this was something I don't want to remember. Let me see what we are saying in the chat. Winman was busy one touch. No, this is not. To be clear, you can take OB seriously and be passionate. Doesn't mean that you don't also enjoy other aspects of life. Many have passion and balance. That's the most important, no doubt. PT were saying I want them a Mark 17 in diecast. Tremble does say recently for me was Buzz Toys Witcher. Just wasn't into it, and after waiting so long got it in and it was like no, just no, exactly. Jim Collector, how are you? Say Y Studio Leatherface and Twisty, awful figures. Yeah, it seems like that Y Studio, they really did a horrible job.
Leatherface.
Mark Attack saying it's Deadpool 2, not because it's a bad figure, but because I bought it second hand and the glue is shit. It is.
Oh.
Deadpool suffers a lot with the glue issues. Take a look, Zombie Strange, night after night, only a matter of time before it comes off the shelf one night. Can I regret pieces my wife has bought? I have to look at the Zombie Strange night after a night. Okay. Looks like Raccoon Iron Man, Luchador Iron Man, Oreo Iron Man, Virtual Devil, hi, how are you? Welcome to the channel.
Hey.
Hello, guys. Hope you are fine, and woman too. Virtual Devil, if you guys haven't yet, you can subscribe to his channel. He's a very big YouTuber. He also does reviews, but he does statues, 1/6 scale, a lot of collectibles. But he's in French. I believe he's in France, but he's an amazing channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Blur Dead Life said the most disappointing figure is the recent Winter Soldier. Really? The Winter Soldier, I think it was a good one, wasn't it?
The one from
proportions.
Falcon and
Which
the Winter
one, though?
Soldier.
Yeah.
I don't think people liked the proportions on that one.
Oh, the proportions. Okay.
Yeah.
All good, my friend. Thanks for mentioning me. But Christian, what was yours? Did you say it?
I mean, my answer was the DX01 and 11 Joker, which I don't have, but that was like, it's kind of like, it's not a figure I regretted getting, but it was something like, it doesn't fit in my collection. That's why I kind of sold him. But Moff Gideon is kind of in that list. Moff Gideon, kind of. But no, I can't recall any other figure.
Dimitri is asking, I would like to know which figures from Hot Toys have trembled now after their release over the past 2 years. Trembled like in price? Over the last 2 years, let's see, 2022. I would ask you which ones didn't tremble, because I think most of them did. This silent here that you are checking, Dimitri, is the.
What do you mean? Like,
is
all of them trembled?
I think almost all of them. Virtual Devil saying is in France, correct? Because Mark Attack was saying a good way to learn French watching collectibles. It is. It really is. And the video quality that Virtual Devil does it's amazing. Tremble Dust, Bucky Barnes, the traps were off. I have him as a compliment figure for Falcon Cap and Cap. Okay. They included the wrong gun with him. He didn't use the machine gun in the show. Okay, now I remember that figure. I remember when it was released, people were complaining about it. Mark Attack saying, I'm so glad I didn't buy Moff Gideon now. For me, Keithley saying, for me, the worst figure I picked up was Shadow Void. Oh my god, that one.
Yeah.
I remember that one. I get it and I was going to review it. Once I removed the phone and I hold the figure in my hand, and I said, no, I'm not going to do anything with this. Back to the box, packed it and returned it. I even didn't try to change one hand. That figure looked so bad because I don't know, the body was so skinny and was the torso, everything in that figure was crazy. Oh, Raven Blade. The Raven Blade, I think I reviewed that one. I actually kind of enjoyed that one, to take some photos with it, but was not very good quality. Lando for retail market tech. Lando went to the really down bargain bin. Oh, I would like to know which figures from Hot Toys have increased in price. Okay, so that was your question. In the last 2 years, increase in price? That's a good question. Let me think. 2 years. I don't know if any figure from last 2 years increased.
From what I have, at least the Clone Trooper kind of got up a little bit. Other than that,
Last 2 years, I don't see many figures last 2 years that have like go crazy. Maybe no, last 2 years no. You need to wait a bit more, because I think figures from the No Way Home line maybe will Crosshair. Yeah, Crosshair, Mark Attack and Mario. Crosshair, Dimitri, Crosshair from the Bad Batch. That one went up. Visual Devil saying, I need to watch the beginning of live about your feelings for the new Jack Sparrow. Yeah, I think we are all in the same idea that You don't need to spend the huge money for the Artisan, the deluxe. The regular one will serve perfectly, and it's well priced.
Yeah, I don't think
Android-
it's necessary to get the Artisan one.
Not necessary, especially so difficult to get it.
Yeah.
Andrew is saying Doc Brown is still my most disappointing Hot Toys. You
Really?
mean the one,
With the holes.
Back to the Future, the first one. I think that one, and then you had the 1/6 kit head sculpt. That's how I'm using it, and I think it looks cool. Cadbane TX point. I think Cadbane is amazing. Oh, maybe he's saying that Cadbane went up on price. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not following the prices.
sadly for me here, no, he dropped pretty bad.
Bespin look, no, Blur Dead Life. Bespin look here
Nope.
is down. Is down. Stealth suit cap increased. The Wonder Woman, yeah, the W100. That one, yes. A Virtual Devil saying, I think the same. I have put Artisan for review in pre-order, but I think I don't keep these after. Yeah, I don't think you need that. I think you can get the regular if you really need, or if you already have the DX15, maybe it's enough for you. It depends how much you love Jack Sparrow. Mark Attack saying João is gifting all of his viewers a Jack Sparrow figure. So kind. Maybe I can offer the MMS 47, the one we can offer. I can offer you the... No, not 47. Is the MMS 42. If you guys want to give away on my channel, if you are all wanting me, I can offer you this one. When Hot Toys was Hot Toys. This one. If you want this one, I can offer this one. So I think we had already a huge stream. I was trying to keep this stream in 1 hour and a half, and we are in 2
Really?
and a half. Exactly. Which is amazing, and I have to thank you all for coming by. But I'm really tired today, and tomorrow I need to wake up very early. I need to thank Ellen and Christian for today for the extra help on the silent moments.
You're welcome.
Because it was exactly as we agree. So don't forget to subscribe to Ellen 6Scale Shiro on YouTube. Subscribe to everyone here in the chat. Virtual Devil. We have here El Professoro. We have here more pop culture living room. Collector Joey was here as well. KG Collector. Subscribe to everyone. These are all amazing people. We just feel so happy that you take your time to stay here with us every Friday, and we will back next week after the real Easter, and let's see what Easter eggs Hot Toys will bring us. Until then, we will see you all next week. Goodbye and have a great weekend and a beautiful Easter.